What's going on, everybody? I wanted to get on here and do a quick video on the new addition that AJ just added to the Clean Business Automations CRM forms. And what it is if you remember last week, he put out a video about the residential instant quote calculator. So he did that for the commercial, which is a game changer for a lot of us, because what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to embed that into your website, your funnels, or whatever. And then you're going to be able to bring in leads, because a lot of times when customers are trying to, look for cleaning companies and stuff like that, they don't always want to talk to somebody. They want to just go to your website, your social media or whatever, be able to put in some information and kind of get what they need. So with this, you can actually go in, put in your numbers. They can request, say, a quote or an instant quote on a general kind of baseline number of what it would cost them. And with that being said, when they put in that information, they're going to be able to get implemented into your CRM contacts. So now they become a lead. Excuse me. Apologize. I had a nasal surgery yesterday, day before yesterday. So I may sound a little different, but anyway, let's keep pressing on. So what's going to happen is they're going to get into your CRM. They'll be in your CRM. You'll be able to reach out to them. They'll be a lead. You'll have all this information. So what I'm going to do is walk through the quote calculator that AJ put out and kind of walk you through how to do it. So let's go ahead and share my screen. Let's get to the Zoom and I'll show you. And this is mainly for people that are in automations. He's going to download it or upload it to the automations group. So if you're just, if you're not in automations, you're in CBN, cool. You're not going to get this automatically uploaded. But if you get into automations group or automations course, then you'll be able to get all this information. So hopefully it'll be beneficial to everybody. So let's go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so when you get to your CRM, of course, you're going to go to sites. Sites is where your forms are going to be located. And if you look up top as funnels, websites, stores, and some more stuff, if you go all the way over, you're going to see forms. So you're going to click on builder and you're going to look for the form that AJ uploaded. And it's probably called commercial. So if you have forms, I have quite a few forms. If you have forms on here, it's probably going to be on the next page or the last page. But if you look for today's date, and let's look for, let's say this one, I think it's this one. And we're going to let it load. I've already started updating mine a little bit, but this is what it looks like. The first thing you want to make sure that you do is when you get to this form, you want to go over here to the notifications bell over here, and you want to make some changes, because what's going to happen is you're going to start playing around with it, and you're going to try to get the information, get the quote and all that other stuff, and you don't want it. You want it to come to you. See, originally it's going to have AJ's information down here, his email address. You want to take that out, take his email address out, and you want to put yours in there. So mine was already in there. So you want to put yours in there, make sure your information is in there, because like I said, when you start playing with and requesting quotes, he's going to get 1,000 emails of people trying to try it out, and they're not going to realize that they were supposed to change this information. So go ahead and change that in there. Make sure you save it there, and you make sure you save it here. And this is what it looks like. It's going to look like that. Now you can preview all of this, and he also did a workflow that's going to make all of this kind of come into play. So if you go here, you can click on preview. You can see how it looks. You can put in the information. So let's say ABC company. I'll put in my information here. We're going to put in all that. Let's put in another number here. The email that you wanted to go to. And let's put in some information. Let's say, what is the square footage of the space you want cleaned? Square footage of the space you want clean. Let's put 2,500. Let's put how many days a week? 3. And how much do you currently pay each month for services? this is a game changer right here also, because what it's going to do is if he makes it a mandatory section where they're required to put some information in there, it'll give you an kind of an upper hand on what they already charge or what they already pay for a cleaning service. So a lot of times that's kind of a stressful, or people are kind of discouraged in asking during the walkthroughs, well, what's your budget? You know, how much do you want to spend on a cleaning company? They're very uncomfortable. And then at the same time, a lot of people don't like to say that because they want to try to get all the bids in and and take the lowest bid, which isn't always the best way to go. But this is definitely a good thing that he put that on there. I think that's one of the best parts of it. If, you know, if he sticks with it and makes it a required section to answer, because it'll give us a leg up on knowing beforehand what we're working against. So let's say they're paying $1,500 a month. That's not, I'm just putting in numbers. Here you can automatically, or the potential client can upload videos, pictures. I think mainly pictures. I'm not sure if videos can actually go up here also, but you just want pictures. And then down here it says, excuse me, view my price quote. Click here to price your, click here, your price, click here, your price, it should say will be displayed instantly. And then down here it says the price. So this is what it's going to say. It's going to say, hey, and it puts in your custom number or your custom name. So your name pops up or the client's name pops up. The price to clean your facility could only be $438.41 per month. This means you could be saving $12,739. And that $12,739 came off of the price that they said they were paying and on the form. So when they said what they were paying monthly, that's basically what this amount came to. So this is what the savings would be per year, not per month, per year. Okay. And then if they go here, they would go and they would click this hyperlink right here to be able to schedule if they like the price that you have. Now, this price isn't etched in stone. It's an estimate. It's a quote. It's subject to change depending on what happens when you get to a facility and you get to look around and kind of see, okay, well, this is going to take more time. That's going to take more time. You know, so the number is probably going to go up more so than go lower. But it kind of gives you a general footing or a general starting point for when you're going in there. So now you go in there a little bit more confident, you know, with your walkthrough. So if you click on this, and I already have it set up, but I'm going to show you how to set it up if you don't already have it set up. So this one isn't set up on this actual one, but what it does is it goes to a calendar. Now, this is a calendar that AJ has on there, but I'm going to show you how to connect your calendar to this form, okay? So let's go back to the form. All right. The form is here. We are going to open up another, because I don't want to get rid of this one so you can see how it looks. So we're going to open up another CRM, and I'm going to go to my calendar settings because I need to I have the link, but I'm going to show you where to find it. I have mine on a document where I can just go and click each, you know, hyperlink that I have set up. And matter of fact, I'll show that to you while we're here. I have a specific setting, CEO dashboard. So like when I do that, I'll go down to one of my forms that I have on here, and I have all of my links on a document that's right here. And I don't know why it keeps doing that. There we go. So I have all my links. So here it is right here. But, well, not right here, further right there. So, but we're going to go down, I'm going to show you where it is. So if you go to settings on your main page, and then you go to calendars. I have a bunch of calendars, so please forgive me, but I would need to go to a specific calendar where we have appointments and walkthroughs. So I know for sure it's on the next page because I know where it's located, and it's right here. If you want a specific calendar, you go to that specific calendar, you go all the way over to the three dots, you click on it, you're going to look for the share button. You'll click share. Once you click share, there are two options. There's a scheduling link, there's a permanent link. You want to click and copy that scheduling link. It says copied up there. So now what you are going to do is when you go back, and now we're going to go back to, and matter of fact, I'm going to show you what it looks like so you know what we're going to be looking for. So because I copied that link, Now I can put it in a browser. And now this is what my calendar is going to look like. So this is what I need, that when they click on that hyperlink, I want to make sure they go to this calendar. Okay. So now let's go back to the original. And remember, it was here. And we wanted it to go to that specific link, right? So it's not going to be here. It's going to be in the workflow, but I wanted to show you what they're going to be clicking, what the kind of process is going to be. Online, they're going to click that button. It's going to take them through a workflow that AJ already created for us. So let's go to the workflow so you can see it. So the automations workflow, if you click on automations, and he did everything for us. So this is absolutely amazing. So now we got to find it. You can type in commercial if you want to. I just know if I go all the way down, here's the workflow right here, commercial cleaning price workflow. Oh. So if you click on it, and I've already made some changes to mine, but I wanted to kind of put this out there to kind of help a lot of people out that are trying to play around with it. So when you go in here, this is the workflow. This is the trigger. The trigger is going to be somebody filled out a form. So that instant commercial quote form is what's going to trigger this workflow to kind of start. So whenever somebody does it, boom, it's going to go through this workflow. All right, so that's the initial trigger. The next thing is going to an email. So an email, after they click that button, the email is going to take them, or the workflow is going to take them to an email. It's going to send an email to them, and this is how it's broken down. I already put in the custom name for the person, so that means whenever they get this email, it's going to have their name in it, and I'll show you the process of what it's going to look like to the customer. Okay, so puts in here, hi, contact first name. So it's going to say, hi, Sherman. It looks like we may be able to clean your facility for as little as, and it's going to be a custom value. So that value is going to already pop in there from the form that they completed. So you don't have to do anything. You just have to change the link that the calendar is going to be connected to. So if you look here, there's a hyperlink right here. If you click on it, up here in the right corner, add link pops, it kind of highlights. So if you click on this, there's already a calendar on there. That's the calendar that AJ already put on there. So we're going to take this out, and I want to make sure I take it all the way out. So I'm going to take it all the way out, and I'm going to put the calendar, I'm going to paste the calendar that I saved, right? And you can change this to say, click here or schedule appointment now. You can change that to whatever you want to. I'll just leave it for now. Click save, right? So let me delete that because that happened the last time. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and redo this because I don't want to make an error. So let's put click here. Put a space. Make sure I still got the same link in there. Keeps wanting to do that. Don't know why. Well, anyway, no worries. This will still work. Boom. And I'll make sure. So now we'll go down to, so when you go through each one of these, if you make any edits or anything like that, you want to make sure you always save the trigger. So, or save whatever it is, whether it's a trigger, an action, or whatever you want to save. Save here. And then you also save up here. Okay. That way, any progress that you made won't be lost. So now the next thing is going to happen is going to send a text. So you want to go to make sure that that link is the same for the text message also. So boom, and I'll just paste it, Control V, boom. And it was already in there, but I'm just showing you how to do it. Boom, it's in there. It's going to say contact name Sherman. We can clean your facility for as little as that amount, which is going to automatically populate or less. And then it says click the link. So before in the email, it had a hyperlink. Here, we just put the link there. I mean, and you can change it however you want to. You can adjust it however you want it to look, okay? If you want to go through and kind of test it out, you can put a test number in there and click send test, and you can do the same thing with the email portion. You can put a test email in there, send email, so you can see how the email looks, and then you can go back and change it as you need to. So once again, I am going to save it, all right? And then also he puts an opportunity or a pipeline. So that means when somebody makes a selection to get a quote, it's going to automatically connect to your CRM. with the amount of the quote. It's going to go into your pipeline and tell you, hey, there's an opportunity or a lead for janitorial or commercial cleaning for $350. It's going to have the person's information because all that contact information is automatically input into your CRM, which is an amazing thing. All right, and then it's going to add a tag. The tag that he has on there is commercial cleaning lead. I added another tag just because I like to differentiate certain types of leads. So I'll put instant quote requests. So I have other things that are on my CRM that people kind of get funneled into, and I want to kind of differentiate which one of them they actually came from. So I added instant quote request. Okay, so now, once again, save and save. So now that that's in there, right? So we have that part of it. We have the calendar in there, and we updated the form, right? So now what we're going to do, and remember, this is what it was supposed to look like. So now we're going to go through and we're going to try it again. We're going to click preview. All right, we're going to put in the information, A, B, C, D company, so I'll know. Company, put in all my information, boom, there, here. Let's put in 2,500. Let's put in 4 days. Well, we had 3 last time. Let's put 3 days a week. And currently, let's put $800, right? Okay, and now we're going to put, well, and remember, like I said before, down here at the bottom, it says the price provided is only an estimate and is subject to change after a representative from our company reviews more details about your home. Well, that shouldn't say home, so I'm going to change it about your facility. I don't think I can change it here. So I'm going to go back and make sure I change that part because I think this was kind of like a typo from the previous residential cleaning. So just go ahead and change that. You want to make sure it's as polished as possible. So after we do that, we're going to click view or price estimate. Now this is what's going to pop up. Hi Sherman, the price to clean your facility could only be $438.41. That means you could be saving $4,339.08 per year, right? So now we have that. That's what the customer is going to see. Okay. And I think I just got a notification. So I got a notification on my watch. So you can't see it on my watch, but that was a text message that went to the number that we put in. So I'm going to read to you what the text message says. If I can get it to pop up. All right, it says, Sherman, we can clean your facility for as little as $438.41 or less. Click the link to book your next cleaning. And then I can click the link on my phone. And I don't know if you can see it, but it pops up on my phone. But I'm also going to show you where we should have gotten an email also. So before we go there, let's go to my email and see if it popped up. When did I put it to? Boom. There we go. Here's the estimate right here. Hey, Sherman. So this is the email. We got a text message. It says it looks like we may be able to clean your facility for as little as $430.41. Boom, it pops up there. There's the link again if we want to schedule. So this same link is the link that we put into the workflow that was in the text message and the email. So let's click on it and see if it goes to the calendar. And if you remember what the calendar looks like, it should have Squeaky Clean, LLC, and it does. So it worked. Absolutely amazing. And you can set up what your availability is in your settings portion of your calendar of the CRM. One more thing that he added to it was he gave you the ability to he put a workflow or a funnel in there for you. So I'm going to go to that really, really quick. I'm not going to kind of get in depth in it, but I made some changes to mine, but I'm just going to show you what he put. If you go down here and you look at commercial cleaning instant price quote, that's where the funnel is. You can click on there and kind of see what he put up there for us. Like I said, I already updated mine a little bit. I'm going to make some more changes, but you can view the page, see how it looks, see how it's set up. You can make changes as need be. I just changed the colors on mine, right? So you have all of that, and that's what the funnel looks like. And I updated kind of the information down there. That's pretty much what it is. So definitely if you are in the automations course, you're right where you need to be because this information is already uploaded for you. So you want to go ahead and kind of start playing with it. And like I said, I already have it on my website already, and I'm going to make changes as I go. But if you're not in automations course, you want to make sure, hey, talk to some people that are in automations, look at some of the lives that we do and the videos that we have out there in reference to how the automations course can take you to the next level. It can automate your business to the point that you're just receiving notifications. Like I just received a notification that I have 2 interviews tomorrow. And I didn't have to do anything other than create the workflow, and you learn all of that stuff in automations. So it kind of gives you more time to be able to do more things in order to build your business, as opposed to working in your business. You can work on your business and start growing. So now I have time to do this. I have time to create new products and new processes for my company. So definitely get into the automations course. And you have me available to assist you. You have AJ and some other people that are in the group that would love to help you get your cleaning business to the next level with the Cleaning Business Automations course. With that being said, you guys keep grinding, and I'll catch you next time.